Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we got My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 108. I'm guessing, jumping in now to the part where, because somebody commented on my YouTube and they've been saying, like, hey, Season 5, like, they did it different in the anime than they did in the manga. That in Season 5, they kind of focused more on the villains. And so I'm guessing that's what we're jumping into here because the episode we're about to jump into is called My Villain Academia. So I'm kind of excited, Loki, to kind of learn more about the villains and just kind of see their perspective and their side of everything. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always cool to see the different side of it. Like a whole lot of it is like Naruto's a great example, right? I think Naruto has a lot of amazing villains in there. And when you watch Naruto, you probably are in the same boat with a lot of people who are like, they're not even really villains. They're more like anti-heroes. And so I'm hoping we get a different perspective in terms of that, right? And I'm not saying that like it has to be that way where it's like Naruto where these guys are anti-heroes. Like sometimes just having a great villain is exactly what you need. You need them to be evil. You need them to be a true villain. And I kind of feel like that's what Shigaraki is he's that true villain, right? He's that Joker-esque villain that we need and whatnot. That's why Joker's considered widely by a lot of people as one of the greatest villains of all time, right? I'm not saying he is for everybody, but I'm saying like if you don't have him in your top 5, heck, even in your top 3, you're sleeping, bro. You're sleeping, man. So, anyways, guys, yeah, we're going to jump into this, guys. My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 108. If you guys want to join us over on Patreon, guys, the link is in the description down below. You can join us over there. We get early access to all the videos, guys. The videos are all unedited, so there's no filter over the top, no cuts in and out of the scenes. So join us over on Patreon, guys. You're literally gaining so much more joining us over there than not. So, but if you are watching on YouTube, guys, and you prefer to watch on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal with YouTube stuff. Help this channel grow. Help push these videos out into the algorithm. Anything and everything is muchly appreciated. So with all that being said, guys, we're jumping in this, baby. My Villain Academia. Let's go, baby.
Excellent, Tomura Shigaraki. You're coming along nicely. Better than I ever imagined.
Tomura Shigaraki. We've been weakened considerably ever since we lost.
And we saw a clip
All
of this.
For One. To do what must be done,
I think
we'll have to advance to the next stage. He left formidable power behind for us. You only have to say the word, and I will retrieve that power for you.
About 2 months ago, a certain day in October. Oh, this is the giant guy that they found in the forest.
So are you really the leader who will succeed All for One?
Is this the formidable power left by All for One? I'm not impressed.
Why would you do this, All for One? I can't believe it! Show me why, Master! He's too weak to deserve this!
You seem to have run into some trouble, Shigaraki.
Doctor,
I trust that you've been well.
ask me again in a minute.
A few years after the Master took you in, and after All Might weakened him, All for One knew defeat was inevitable. So he hid Gigantomachia from view. He thought many steps ahead and planned meticulously. He did this so that no matter what might become of him, he would be certain that his hopes and dreams would live on.
Call me crazy, this doesn't seem like a very nice gift. Or is it just me?
You've got quite a discerning eye, Dabi. Machia. Machia.
Is that the doctor's voice, or is that All for One's voice?
That's a recording of All for One's voice. I
Okay.
knew it would calm the big guy down.
He's more trouble than he's worth.
You sure? He could be quite handy to have on your side in the future. All this time with Kurogiri's made you simple. Smarten up, boy.
Now, Doctor, there's no need to be harsh.
Let me try something else. 1 second.
What is he up to?
Mad scientist types make no...
Really, Gene? Gross. How immature can you...
What is that?
What the heck? This is the same quirk All for One used at Camino. How? Why?
Oh, it's the transporting quirk.
Where are we?
What is all this?
Oh, those are Nomus.
Nomu. They don't look like ones I've seen before.
Dabi, I'm impressed you can tell the difference. I knew you had a keen pair of eyes. These little ones are different. Nothing like mid or low-level Nomu. These are high-end, my finest works, super Nomu. Dare I call them masterpieces?
Good timing. I've been looking for you. There's something I want you to duplicate.
I notice you've let your hair grow out. It suits you. Your father and the others, are they doing well?
Sure.
He said your
Much like
father and the
Gigantomachia,
others.
I'm a close aide
Who's
of
his
All for
father?
One. I'm Daramo Ujiko. I came up with that name myself. You like it? Now then, to business. I brought you here today because of an agreement I made out of my deference to our former boss. My life, my tech, my expertise, and of course my little ones here are dedicated to the great All for One. Up until now, you've been getting by on my scraps, my leftovers. It's not that I dislike you. I just have to be cautious. I need to make quite sure that you're worthy of receiving the fruits of my labor. Because so far I'm unimpressed. A 20-year-old reject hanging around with the dregs of society? What can you show me to change my mind, Tomura Shigaraki?
Stop it, Tenko!
Honestly, I don't remember much about my life before I met you and Master.
Yes, I'm already well aware of that.
And yet, when I put these on my body, there's an uncontrollable rage that spills over. Ever since that day, I've been thinking about what happened.
Oh, we're finally going to get a backstory on
No
this?
one came. Not a single soul stopped to help you, did they? That must have hurt. People thought, a hero will come. Sooner or later, a hero will help him as they pass by, pretending not to see you. Who turned the world so upside down that a child must suffer as you have? But not anymore. For I am here.
I have no memory of my life before my Master
Taking
helped me that
frickin'
day.
All Might's thing?
I was just an empty shell, utterly hollow.
I apologize for the cramped quarters, but as of today, this is your room, and from now on, I will be your master. A mutation no one's seen before, and you murdered your loved ones simply by putting your hands on them. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's rough.
It all came rushing back to me in fragments. With a frustration so intense I felt sick to my stomach.
Will we modify him?
No. Even if your mind has forgotten, your body remembers, and the feelings remain locked in your heart. You ask what I would teach you. As your master, I will help you give purpose to that frustration.
When I put them on, it's so strange. Though it still makes me feel sick to my stomach. Wearing them washes calmness over me. Don't you think that's bizarre? My mind's empty beyond those flashes and fragments, and yet there's a heaviness in my heart, like a lump of lead, never moving, fueling the rage that propels me, but never brings relief. Even if we bring down Hero Society, even if I rule the ruins from the shadows, that lead will be with me all my life. That's why I despise all in existence. All that lives and breathes presses on the weight in my soul. So then, why shouldn't I destroy it? Why must I suffer it? When this world falls, we'll see the glorious new horizon that awaits. So why not lend me a hand? I'll show you the halls of heaven and the depths of hell.
You sound like a kid playing a bad guy. I'm amazed you got through it with a straight face. Ah, why not? I'll help you achieve your vision, but only if you can back up that speech with action. You passed the test with flying colors. You're appalling.
Hold on. You were testing me?
I planned to work with you from the start, but I had to see some growth. I can't bestow these powers to just anyone, you know. That said, I still can't hand them over yet. You're all far too weak. But there is something you can do to prove to me that you're ready. That big guy may be dense, but he's valuable to us both. Though, unlike me, he hasn't accepted you as his own. Do you catch my drift? If you can make Gigantomachia submit to you, then everything I have will be yours to use as you see fit. Time to work, Johnny. Back to Gigantomachia these little soldiers go.
Oh, Master.
Hello. Now, are you ready to submit to your future king?
Damn, bro. Just pausing for a quick second. So, like, basically, I think we already kind of knew, like, we had talked about it before, right? In the past, about how he killed his family or something like that because of his quirk, right? He can touch. What we didn't know, though, was the hands that he has all over him. We've been wondering this whole time, like, why does he wear hands all over him? Like, it kind of made sense because hands, right? His hands touch, and that's what decays. But we didn't know that that was literally his actual family's hands that were given to him by All for One. So that's crazy. He literally wears his family's hands. And then, like, his whole speech about the whole thing, about how he's talking about it, where he says it still, you know, I can't remember anything about him, but I still get those flashes of the physical and, like, embodiment of how all that felt. So even though he can't actually remember anybody from his family, he still remembers the feeling that it gave him, and that pain and that anger and stuff like that. But man, I'll tell you what, man, that was exactly what I'm talking about when I was talking about at the beginning, where we need a bad guy who was pure evil. And that was it, where he was even talking about, he's like, you know, put your faith in me, put your trust in me. And I'll open up the holes to heaven, and I'll show you the depths of hell. Like, and the redness in his eye. Oh, just, that is right there why I love Shigaraki as a villain. Oh,
You're weak.
Oh, he decayed himself.
He's only open when he's in the air.
Looks like the future king is in trouble.
Yeah, well, that's nothing new. Dr. Ujiko promised that he'd give us his full support, but only under one massive condition, that we rein in Gigantomachia. His body gets bigger during combat, and somehow, he's always able to find Shigaraki no matter where he hides. So for a month and a half now, Shigaraki's barely slept a wink. But even as he is pushed to the brink of death, Shigaraki's still smiling. As far as the rest of us go, he doesn't seem to notice when we withdraw from the action. It's like he's blind to everything except his primary target, Shigaraki. We rest in shifts, keeping ourselves fresh so we can devote our energy to helping our leader conquer the giant.
The monster's asleep. As massive as he is, you'd think he'd stop to eat more.
Hey, Tomura, you still alive over there?
Yeah, the big dumb bastard's slowing down a lot. I'm way closer now than when this whole saga started. I'll bring that overgrown gorilla to his knees, sooner or later.
That look in his eyes, it's like a kid chasing after a dream.
It's Giran. Wonder where he's been.
I've been calling Kieran and gotten nothing but radio silence. Ask him if we have damage insurance.
That's crazy.
That guy cares about me more than anyone ever has. He got me into the league, you know. A real mensch, that one. Why the hell haven't you been answering Mr. Compress's calls? You're the absolute worst, man.
Oops, that would be our fault. Sorry. Don't be mad at him. Don't tell me. You're Jin Bubakawara, the villain known as Twice, right?
A voice changer.
Who are you? Where's Giran?
Never mind that. Turn on the news if you can.
Our top story. Following yesterday's events, another finger has been found.
A finger?
Earlier, a severed finger was found near the home of the Shie Hasaikai boss. Then at Hosu City Terminal, on the Metropolitan Expressway, and at Ground Zero in Kamino Ward, all within the last 3 days. And now, a pinky finger turns up in central Fukuoka at the site of Endeavor's...
All places where we've been active lately. That's no accident.
Who the hell are you, huh?
I'm the Grand Commander of the Meta Liberation Army. The name's Redestro.
First the Yakuza, now the Liberation Army. Bespin's trying to make a comeback. Hear you've been selling lots of books lately. You want to get in on the trend while the getting's good?
Think again. We're the ones who started the trend.
Congratulations! What do you want with Kieran? You better not hurt him anymore or you're toast!
Ah, I've got your broker right here. And he's still alive, of course. Our objective is to liberate all metahumans. To demolish the existing framework and rebuild a world where people can be themselves. Where they can use their abilities to their fullest capacity.
Interesting. I don't see any reason why we should oppose that.
Is he trying to exploit our name like the Yakuza?
Give us the broker and we'll get back to you soon. We're busy now. I'll hear about your little revolution club once our task here's complete.
While you're taking a breather, why not just hear me out? I'm not gonna release my hostage now, because you're not calling the shots. And your friend has told me what a tight-knit group you are.
Dude, I can't get past looking at his nose,
broker
dude.
is
His
an
nose is
admirable
driving me
man.
crazy.
Takes great pride in his work. I imagine he's determined to remain hidden in the shadows, ever careful to avoid the prying eyes of heroes and police.
Sadly, he never thought someone might be lurking in those same shadows, waiting to pounce.
Still, I commend him. He had the foresight to delete his client list before we struck. We're watching you right now, thanks to our satellite.
Go where you will, but we'll always find you. We're always watching the League of Villains. Endeavor, Hawks, Edgeshot, Mirko, and Crust. One quick call and they'll drop everything and have you surrounded.
I do appreciate the advanced warning. Now, what do you want from us?
I insist the leader of this revolution bear the name Destro. Your organization has become too well known. Therefore, we shall crush you, thus signaling the revival of the Liberation Army. The fingers prove our resolve. Let's not draw this little talk out with pointless bargaining. The war's begun to liberate metahumans from all tyranny. Next, you will make your way to Deka City in Aichi within the hour. That's your only hope of freeing your friend Girin. Then you must make your choice. Will you stand against us and be destroyed, or do nothing and be captured by the heroes? You must decide, Shigaraki.
He wants us in Aichi within the hour? And he's tracking our every move from space? If that's all true, it feels like checkmate.
Do we even have to discuss this? No way!
And they said
that
in
guy
Deka
described
City.
Kieran to a T. This Redestro guy's got him for sure!
Doctor, did you catch all that?
Yes, I've been tuned into Villain Radio, and I'm shocked that the Metal Liberation Army's back. The waves you've been making in the underworld have dredged up some real darkness.
How long do we have until the big baby wakes up?
If left undisturbed, he should wake up in 2 hours and 35 minutes, give or take.
Perfect. Where's Dobby?
At the moment, just outside the border between Mie and Shiga.
That's a great place to be. Okay, we'll need a transport. Let's go.
You're taking the bait? What if they really have 110,000 people? We'll be dead!
The Giant's not invincible. After a month and a half of fighting him, it's clear to me. But he does have an excess of HP. And no matter where I am, he'll sniff me out and hunt me down. Ugh. We're going to send Gigantomachia right into the fray and let him face all those fighters. Battling those revolutionaries will wear that meathead down.
How sneaky. And what do you do if it turns out that Redestro is bluffing?
Then he'll die, simple as that.
We're really doing this?
That's what I said.
Oh, I'm covered. Now I'll recover.
And they won't even know what hit him.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It sounds like the best plan available at the moment. But what I wanted to talk about was we kind of got the foreshadowing like way earlier in the season. I feel like it's a couple episodes ago, but dude, this whole season's flown by. But we saw the moment, right, where Shigaraki was in Deka City, which is exactly what they said on the news from the destruction of Deka City, where we got that shot of Shigaraki laughing, and I was making the comment where I was like, is that Shigaraki? Because it looks like him, but at the same time, it doesn't. Like, he usually has the hands. He doesn't reveal his face. He's not usually like smiling like that. Like that moment right there was the foreshadowing to what we're seeing right now. So we know the outcome already. And that is that Shigaraki defeats the Liberation Army in Deka City. Or I'm guessing this jump attack in Deka City. I don't know if he defeats the entire Liberation Army, but I'm just saying that was the foreshadowing to what we saw, which kind of makes sense now because, like I said, some of the comments were talking about how they did season 5 backwards or something like that. and some people didn't like that. Now it all is adding up to me and everything. So, okay, we're going to move on to the next episode then, the Revival Party, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining in here, and we'll catch you in the next one, man. Deuces.